Hello, welcome back. My name's Andrew and this is James, my brother. And if you haven't already gathered from the thumbnail and the title, this is our new house. Well, not so much new, but it is our house. Very recently, we just got this in the last few days and we're really excited to carry on with this. Now, as you know, I've renovated my own houses and so has James. And this is the very first time that we're going to be doing one together. And we're really excited about it because this is our day job and we do have to work, unfortunately. So anyway, if this is the first time that you've watched my videos, because these do tend to attract people that haven't watched before, then please don't forget to read in the description before you leave your comments. So thank you very much for doing that. Anyway, we're here now. We're going to show you around the house. Fairly quick video, and then we're going to carry on next week. Oh, thank you. It's very easy when you look at old rundown houses like this to dismiss certain areas like this balcony, but it is priceless really. Just got to imagine it, sprinkle of paint, some tiles on the floor, some pot plants, and look at that view. I mean, that really is priceless. However, there is a slight problem with the roof, as you can see, so we're going to have to tackle that pretty quick. We've been lucky up to now with the rain, but this is going to have to be one of the first things we do. Now, this wasn't a slaughterhouse. That isn't blood down there. It's just dripped down from the tiles. Perfect gate. I think we'll keep that. I'll let you open the door, James. You got the key. Are you ready? Welcome to our new house. Wow. They took nothing out. We'll come to that bit ahead any moment, but we'll start at the front first of all. We haven't decided what rooms we're going to be what at this point in time. We're not entirely sure whether it's a 3-bedroom or 2-bedroom. We're going to have to wait for the deeds. The solicitor or lawyer has got those at the moment, and once we do have them, we'll know, and then we'll start from there. But you can see at the moment, this was once upon a time a bedroom. It has high ceilings and a few little holes.
I reckon if we use Artex.
Yeah, Artex the walls.
Artex the walls, that's all that.
You can see that it's got the original tiles in here, which, yeah,
No.
that's not going to happen, unfortunately. That's going.
It's well ventilated.
That's one room we haven't been into because we can't get across there. We're not entirely comfortable walking on this floor, so we're going around the edges. But there is a bed in there, strangely. And there is a bed in that one as well. Well, once we cleared it all out, we can actually have a better look at it. But you can see we've got a nice skylight. What's interesting about this as well is that there's this staircase going up from that room into here, but the floor levels are really strange, and you will see that any moment. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of a dilemma really what we're going to do here, because James has just walked downstairs to the lower area and we're on the ground floor, but the floor line is halfway up the door going through onto the top layer here. So we're going to have to work out some clever idea to cut some of this away, maybe have a little walkway across there or whatever. We do have some ideas, I won't go into it just yet, but yeah, this is a little bit of a dilemma going down here. And it is dark. Can we open that door?
No. Yeah.
Well, the door works.
Keep that.
There's a bit of light in here. So you can see in here, well, I don't know whether you can, but I'll stand underneath the floor here and you can see that it's actually quite low. So we are going to have to lift it up and do something with that. And you can see here, there is a really nice archway going across there. It is a little bit low, but it would be really nice to see if we can keep that. This is the only room I think going forward it's going to be the problem room, because there's no lights in here and no windows at all. But it is a good little storage room, if nothing else.
Stick a camera up through that hole, won't you? We'll get a first view of it. Oh, there's not a doll sitting on that bed.
Yeah, well, you would have seen the doll before us. Hopefully it's not up there. Here. Nice little room, and what to do with that? Oops. We got an outside toilet. We don't know if it's plumbed anywhere, but we'll find out very soon. So you can see in here there's lots of bits and pieces lying around, as well as James.
Just doing something
And once we've got it all cleared out, I'm sure we'll find some lovely little bits and pieces that we can hang on the walls and so on. But we've got some windows down here, but we also have our neighbour's door, which goes into their house. So we are going to have to brick that up, unfortunately for them, but good for us. So the roof in this area here has got the old traditional tiles on it. We want to keep as much of that as possible, but this whole roof is pretty much collapsing. So we're going to take it all down, put it all back together again, and hopefully it will look amazing. But we also want to try and open up as much as possible as well. And that means from where I'm standing going that way, that roofing there, we're probably going to take out to let some sun in here. But then in this courtyard area, it's actually a lot bigger than it perhaps may look. And when we get to the middle of the summertime, the sun is going to be directly over our head. And this is a really lovely spot for people if they want to have a barbecue and at night time just chill out. Also, you've got the front balcony as well. So there's a hell of a lot of potential in this house, even though it doesn't really have a large garden area. But you know what? Once we've taken that wall slightly down there, we're going to have a little platform up there where you can sit and have a coffee. The views are really nice. And of course, you've got fields and hills all the way around here, so you only have to step outside and walk across the road and you're in the countryside. So really, is there any point in having a huge garden here? As far as I'm concerned, it's not, because it's easy maintenance. But I think that this house has got a lot of potential.
Can you go now? Holding on.
We get out of his way.
Andrew, toilet roll.
Huh?
Toilet roll.
Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, that do. Cheers.
While he's joking around in there, I'll just do a little description on this house. I don't want to go into too much detail because we'll be doing that as we go through the videos. Just an introduction, this one here. But the house and the area back there is on 280 square meters. Not a bad size. 3 bedrooms, quirky layout. A lot of work needs doing to it, but I'm pretty sure we could turn this into something lovely whilst retaining all the character. Got a garage as well, which is cool. We were hoping to get this last year, but we had to be very patient because of the times as they are at the moment. We had to get all the documents in place, and you can't buy these houses unless all the documents are in order. They won't allow it whether you wanted to or not. So we're here now, and hopefully we'll get this done pretty quick. And as I said, we were actually hoping to get this last year, so we are a little bit behind, and hopefully in the near future. Well, this will be done before my house, put it that way. And the locals are very happy with us because they've been staring at this house for many years, running down. It's getting worse and worse. It's been on the market for ages. No one wanted it until we had a look at it. So yeah, we're very excited to get on with this. And once we're done with it, well, then I'll try and do a video which is in time-lapse form maybe, and we'll do a start to finish without me talking in it. You'll be pleased to hear. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us. The locals are happy. Where are we? We're in central Algarve, a few minutes from me, a few seconds from James, and somehow I need to try and work these in, weave them into my videos without confusing everyone. As you know, I've got to do my house and everything I'm doing there as well. So this is going to be a juggling act for the next few months, but I'll try not to confuse you all. The front of the house now, this is a built before 1951, so we're very limited what we can do out here. It does need re-rendering and smartening up, and we're going to definitely be doing that, but we're not allowed to move the doors or windows. That would require planning, and we don't want to go that route. So we're just going to be tarting it all up and making it look as beautiful as we can, and in keeping with every other house along here. But we do have, which is good news, a water source there. We do need to get a meter. And we also have the electricity, and that one does have a meter in it, but that will probably be replaced with a more modern one. And as you can see in here, we got the basics, so that's a good start. And as you know, in my house, I had to wait 3 months for the water connection and the meter, and 7 months for the electricity. So this is a huge relief because we don't want to be in here for that long. I'm going to come back to this flooring because I made a comment earlier on. I'm sure someone will say something, and I didn't mean to be flippant. I'm aware of how beautiful these tiles are, but they're also extremely expensive, and for us to try and fix and repair these isn't really in our budget. So we are going to try and take these up, but in doing that we're going to damage a few as well. But I can probably use these in my house, which I'll be looking forward to, because I really do like these tiles. But we have to be realistic. We're trying to keep as much as possible what's left. And you can see with these door frames, we really like the frames, but unfortunately, where you see the glass panels, they are in fact lower than my head height. I'm 6 foot, so I have to duck. So we'll have to remove some things, but nothing will go to waste. And with regard to the structure of the house, it's actually not bad. It looks worse than it is because this house hasn't been lived in for many years, and we're going to make it look a lovely house and try and bring a bit of modern to it, but retaining as much character as possible, because as you can see with those steps and that fireplace, they do look really cool. It's just the plasterwork is coming off really. It's all aesthetic, so we're going to try and keep some of that stone exposed in places as well, because that just adds to the character. But again, because it hasn't been lived in for so long, and the windows and the doors as they are, it's letting a lot of moisture in here. And of course, when you're not living in it, then it does tend to start to fall apart. But if this was in another country like England, this would have fallen apart by now. But structurally, it's good. We've got a good concrete ceiling up there, which is that balcony. And so just needs a bit of repairing. We'll seal it all, make sure nothing leaks, and we'll be good to go. Christina's come to join us. A little bit of cleaning up. So anyway, I hope that's given you a bit of an idea as to what we've got going on here, and just how much work we got to get through in a very short period of time. I'll give you more information as and when we get to it, of course, but I think that's enough for now, so I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Look out for the next videos. Don't forget, if you don't mind, to thumbs up and subscribe, and look in the about section. Very important you do that. So until next time, see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.